I thought this guy had an extra weapon that isn't found in the original NoTR, but they're all priced the same, I think. Never mind. So
I gotta go.
Suit yourself.
So yeah, we've now got the pan, and just out of curiosity, I'm going to speak to Malith once more to see if there is something interesting he can tell me. Maybe not, but who knows.
Hey, you!
Of course not. Alright, well, that's pretty much that. All we need to do is go back to Hilda and give her the pan, and we've pretty much done every quest so far on Lobart's farm. There are a few more quests available in Chapter 3 and some involving the farm at around Chapter 4. I think, I'm not 100%. Yeah, it's around Chapter 4. But
hey,
that's a very long time away, so yeah.
Here's your frying pan.
Fine. Let's see then whether it's any good.
Can you give me something to eat?
Here, take this. You're a good lad.
Alright, that's that. And now let's go to Lobart and buy the workers' clothes.
Hey, you! How much for the work clothes?
Well, we'll see. You've worked the field for me. You helped my wife. Vino says you were real help to him. And that's saying something. He doesn't usually hold with day laborers. Malith said you chased the bandits off. Bastards have caused us a lot of trouble. Thanks to you, we're rid of them. 30 gold pieces. It's not gonna get any cheaper.
And it won't.
Give me the work clothes then.
There's a chest in my house where you'll find clean things. But don't even think about taking anything else without asking.
Alright. Well, you could take the actual clothes without asking, but if you talk to Lobart once more, you have to give him the clothes back or he'll start fighting you. And I don't think there's any way to, not even with Oblivion, to actually make him non-lethal to you anymore. So yeah, you probably best do the quest, because you also get a good XP bonus. Now I'm on 2205. Nah, won't be able to get to level 3 before entering the city, unless I go mental and
Hey, you,
kill
come
enemies
here.
everywhere.
What is it?
On your way to the city, and really busy too. Listen, you look like a smart guy to me. I bet you'll go far in life. You're certainly nobody's fool, I could see that right away. Say, you'd probably like to earn a few gold coins, wouldn't you?
Why not?
You'll have to forgive an ignorant old seaman. I'm a stranger in these parts, and I don't really know all the rules. So I had to find out the hard way that traveling strangers aren't welcome in the harbor city. Now I'm standing here with no idea how I'm supposed to get into the city. I have some extremely important business to conduct, and my client won't tolerate a delay, you see. You'll help me find a way to get past the city guard, won't you?
About the city guards.
Yes, got an idea?
They should let you pass if you're wearing these farmer's clothes.
That's just what I need. Man, I knew I could count on you. Nobody will bother me disguised as a local yokel. Excellent. You did really well. Here's your promised reward.
What? 50 measly gold coins? You can't be serious.
Gold isn't everything, my friend. Take them for now. I have the feeling that we'll be seeing one another soon. And who knows, maybe I'll return the favor. Look after yourself.
And that's that. We now no longer have any farmers' clothes. However, we still need to get into the city and talk to Laris for an XP bonus. And I think in this game with the Heights of Power mod, that's 1,000 XP. So let's just first loot all of these plants. Pretty much everything that isn't nailed down. I'm kind of nervous about doing that because there's a few rats up there that can easily just destroy me. So I'll do that later. However, let's see if I can do this jump. This is one of the more difficult jumps to do in the game. If I can't do this, I'll pretty much just go ahead and wait, never mind. I forgot there's a few more stuff I can get up here before actually running away from rats. Or maybe I can actually just grab everything around here. Who knows? Let's try that. No, that's a dumb idea. Nope. No way. Alright, well, that's that. And now let's go back over here. I'll just try a few more jumps. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Nah. Alright. Well, let's do it the slightly less proper way. I don't exactly consider this completely glitchy. Just not ethical. So yeah. Anyways. Oh man, he's gonna fight the rat. Who cares? I could have done that in the first place. Alright, well, let's go over here. And now I need to think about how I'm gonna jump over that area without using a sleep scroll. Alright, well, let's just first talk to Laris. So, as you can see, not much difference here. In fact, no difference, even with the Heights of Power mod. So, everything's pretty normal, nice and dandy. And here we are. Now,
Hey,
oh,
I don't
not
know
this.
you. What do you want here? Are you headed for the tavern?
Oh boy, this is gonna be annoying. I'm gonna have to run away from this guy because it's gonna be a compulsory fight against him, no matter what I choose.
No, I'm not headed for the tavern.
Yeah, that's what I would have said. But that isn't important, and that's why we can get straight down to business. Since you're new here, I'll make you an offer. You give me 50 gold pieces and you can go. That's your entrance fee for the tavern.
That's what I've always said.
Forget it. You won't get a single coin.
Then I'll take everything you have. As soon as you're lying on the ground in front of me.
Actually, I think I could fight him. However, it's usually very difficult, seeing as he can critical hit you with one hit. However, enemies like Mo have predictable fighting moves by only swinging once, and then you can block and just attack him. So I might as well just finishing off like this.
Give him what for.
Not bad.
There we go. Now as you're in the harbour, you're free to loot his body without actually getting in trouble with anyone. And now let's talk to Laris.
I must be crazy. What are you doing here? Did you swim here? That's one way to get past the guards at the city gate.
Hey, Laris, you old scoundrel, how did you get here?
I was able to escape to the Valley of Mines just in time, together with Lee and some of the other boys. You remember Lee, don't you?
Of course I remember Lee.
I got out of the colony with him then, just after the barrier was destroyed. He and his boys are now on the farm of Onar, the landowner. He made a deal with the farmer. He and his boys defend the farm, and Onar feeds them in return.
I must talk to the paladins, by any means.
What do you want from them?
They've got a powerful amulet, the Eye of Innos. I must have it.
And you think they'll give it to you? You'll never get into the upper end of town.
I'll find a way somehow.
Sure, if you want to ingratiate yourself with the citizens or play errand boy for the militia.
Do you know why the paladins are here?
Nobody knows for sure. Lots of people think it's because of the orcs, but I think there's another reason. It probably has something to do with the old penal colony.
Tell me more about Lee and his mercenaries.
What do you want to know?
How do I find the landowner's farm?
It's quite simple. You leave the seaport by the east gate and then follow the path towards the east. I can take you there if you want.
Well, I'm not mental, so I won't basically kill the game by choosing that option.
Tell me more about the mercenaries.
Well, if you're as tough as you were back then, you shouldn't have any problems with them. Most of them are ruffians, and if you can't stand up to them, you won't get far. If you're squeamish, you don't have a chance of joining them.
Why aren't you with Lee and his mercenaries?
But I am, just not on the farm. You could say I'm our outpost in the city. We don't want the ship to sail without us.
What ship were you talking about?
It's on the open sea harbor, behind the cliffs. Lee and a few of his people really want to get away from here. But that could take a while.
Why?
You'd better ask Lee about that. If you meet him, he's got plans.
Can you teach me something?
Sure. I can help you become stronger and more dexterous if you like.
And that's not gonna happen at the moment, because I'm gonna need to upgrade my character a bit before I actually spend points on him. So yeah, I think this is gonna be the end of the episode. So in the next episode, I'm probably gonna be just talking to everything and everyone in the entire city. And that does take quite a bit. Note, I'm not talking to Pablo. He's not gonna interrupt me. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking to everyone here and getting all the quests that I need. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Right now, have fun and see you later.